Welcome, everyone, to Boomstock 2024, a celebration of boomer shooters and kick-ass retro games in general. The festival will run until Monday, September 23rd, and you can find numerous deals, free demos, and more on the sale page. If you're watching outside of Steam, you can find the link to the sale page in the description and the comments below. We aim to present a wide array of games from different genres, from established developers and publishers, as well as complete newcomers. From classics to new and upcoming releases, all connected by their focus on action, combat, and things that go boom, as well as their love for the good old days of gaming, shining through in the game's art style, gameplay, or both. Case in point, Hands of Necromancy 2, a retro FPS made in the GZ Doom engine, launching right now at Boomstock. To kick off our showcase, let's dive into the glorious pixelated magic of nostalgia right now. But of course, it's not just lo-fi pixelated graphics that are a hallmark of the games of yesteryear. I'm sure I'm not the only one with fond memories of the original action heroes, the badass attitude and the one-liners from Duke Nukem or Lo Wang from the Shadow Warrior series, for example. Another boomer shooter is launching today and draws a lot of inspiration from that era of gaming. Chains of Fury is out now, bringing over-the-top action and all-around mayhem to its comic book-like sci-fi setting.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Beats.
Beats who?
Beats the shit out of you.
First they double-cross you, then they'll lock you up. No cell will hold you. Smash your way through the prison. Serve your revenge cold.
Let's stay with the theme of comic books for just a little bit longer, as we have a couple of surprises for you. First of all, Fallen Aces is running its first discount since early access launch in June. And also, it just got an update today. So, let's see what that's all about.
This here is Benedetto turf. This is my turf! You're free to go on through.
Like what you see?
This'll make the job easier.
Hello? Buy a drink or something and get out. What are you trying to do?
You know something? You're what's wrong with this city. Time for the throttling! Look, all I'm saying is, if I was on that blimp, it wouldn't have gone down like that.
You would have stopped the Hindenburg? Get the fuck out of here. I gotta pop you.
And let's go ahead and make it a trifecta of comic book-like games. While it's no surprise that Forgive Me Father 2 launched a huge content update for its early access version today, the devs from Bite Barrel will definitely still surprise you. I'm not going to spoil it too much, though. I don't know about you, but I didn't see that coming. Not only do we now know when Forgive Me Father 2 leaves early access, October 24th of this year, the devs have a team working on another game already. In Trust, you'll get to play as a vampire awakening after centuries to a world where you are now the prey, hunted for the immense power of your blood. If that premise sounds interesting to you for an FPS with immersive sim elements, go ahead and wishlist it right now. The Steam page is live. In the meantime, we have some more established boomer shooters in early access with their own big news. Incision has just released its Episode 2 today, and Project Warlock 2 is giving us a first sneak peek into its upcoming major update. And that's one more surprise announcement for you all. Sportal is a gorgeous-looking retro FPS set in an idyllic 1950s town in Ohio, USA. Well, after seeing that trailer, maybe not as idyllic as nightmarish, but that's subjective. So check out its Steam page and judge for yourself. But now, let's take a look at two games that don't take themselves too seriously at all. Chambers will take you to the Wild West in a new demo available now. And Fitaputi Samurai released a new update, even though the game's been out for a while. Their narrator explains it all in the trailer, but don't worry, there are subtitles, just in case.
Yeehaw! Welcome to Chambers. Yeehaw! Wild West RPG. Based around some nasty stuff happening in the Badlands. Chambers. Yeehaw! Welcome to Chambers. Hunt bounties, turn them in, alive or dead. Chambers. Chambers. Alive or Chambers. Upgrade your gear, upgrade your Chambers. Fight bandits, fight Chambers. 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 Happening in the Badlands. Chambers. Chambers. Happening in the Badlands. And discover what's going on in this awful place. Wishlist now on Steam.
ゲームのいいとこでママが突然入ってきたらさ、マジで最悪じゃない？新作フィダプチ侍猫プラスエディションでもう大丈夫。安っぽい全裸女たちを可愛くて愛らしい猫に全部入れ替えろ。猫の街、猫の店、猫の箱、猫のロケットまで猫だらけ。やばで、もし猫にできない場所があったら、まあ大丈夫だから。猫フィダプチ侍猫プラスエディション、今すぐゲット。
Well, if your Japanese is a little rusty, there is, of course, an announcement on the Fitaputi Samurai store page explaining the update. In English, I promise. Now, I'm sure you've heard the saying that the best things in life are free, right? Well, if you're a fan of the boomiest of boomer shooters, Doom, namely Doom 64, you'll appreciate the team-up with the Doom 64 modding community. They put together 6 brand new and updated mods that are available at doom64.com/boomstock. And that's not all that's free today. A prequel to Diluvian Ultra called Diluvian Ultra Awakening has been released for free as well, giving a new insight into that game's story. Let's check them both out now.
Boomstockers! The Doom 64 modding community brings you 6 brand new mods and updates released today in celebration of Boomstock. All free to Doom 64 owners. Doom 64 Revolution introduces Doom 64 inspired deathmatch for the first time. Fight your friends in over 30 new deathmatch maps and battle through the original campaign in co-op too. Dreamblood is a Caco award-winning project bringing modern Doom mapping to the Doom 64 engine. Fight through large, dynamic maps while stopping the hordes of hell. Echoes of Damnation recreates Doom 1 from scratch in the Doom 64 engine. Every level built by hand with extra geometry and detail. Entropic is a brand new sci-fi themed campaign for Doom 64, where you face extra-dimensional beings of horror, explore psychedelic worlds, and stop the corruption of the universe. 8 years ago, brutal Doom 64 won ModDB's Mod of the Year. Since then, it has laid dormant. But now, a brand new team has overhauled Brutal Doom 64 to expand the action and horror in version 2.666. At the end of Doom 64, you decide to remain in hell. But what of your soul? Can there be no salvation? Tribulation of Treachery is a sequel to Doom 64 where you fight for redemption. Play exclusive Boomstock demos and full releases of all these projects and more at www.doom64.com/Boomstock.
But now, it's high time for a change of pace. Boomstock is not just about boomer shooters. If you're yearning for 2D shooters, platformers, and other staples of those old-timey video games, we've got you covered too. And not just in the sale. Skelethrone, The Chronicles of Aracona, which released a couple of weeks ago, have launched an update today, bringing the highly requested New Game Plus feature, and made an exclusive trailer for your viewing pleasure. And that's not all. Bullet Runner, a gore and action-filled top-down shooter, is coming on November 14th, 2024. And you heard it here first.
Coming for you, motherfucker. They're killing innocent civilians around here, and you want me to just lead them to it?
Please try to calm down a bit.
No. I am going to kill every single one of them first.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm jack. When I attack, send them back. Bustin', giving them cats. Hit them with straps. Brushing, hit them, they crack. Gush. I smoke them the razor and poke on my lap and they pain when I light up a stick. You cannot fight with the kid. Chat. If I make this power, then get back. I'm hyping this bitch.
Jack, watch out!
Let's dance. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Why are you still here? Get the fuck out of here.
We're going to stay in the land of 2D beautiful pixel art action just a little longer. I'm sure you don't mind. Tinkerlands is an upcoming survival RPG in which you don't have to take on the action alone. And in this exclusive new trailer, the developers are showcasing co-op multiplayer features. Super Catboy, on the other hand, has been released for a little over a year. But when the devs sent us their new trailer, we couldn't resist, and we just wanted to share it with you. When you see it, I'm sure you'll understand. We're getting close to the finale of our show, but we still have a few surprises up our sleeve. Many indie devs opt to launch their game in early access, for various reasons, but as software development's an unpredictable process at the best of times, and including feedback from their communities further complicates it, it's always a cause for celebration when an early access title gets its full release. So, it fills me with a deep joy to announce the full release dates for two of those early access projects, Extranium and Viscerafest. Now, it wouldn't be possible to stack all of these announcements and releases into a single day. So we have some news you might have already seen last week, but absolutely is part of Boomstock 2024. If a roguelike strategy first-person shooter with a Wild West in space setting sounds interesting to you, you will love Wild Bastards, released on September 12th. And if a fantasy setting in 2D action or more your speed, only a day later, on Friday the 13th, Storm Edge launched. Last but not least, a boomer shooter many of us in the community have been waiting for, Retro Blazer, was just shown off with an official trailer, and you can wishlist that right now.
There was a time these fellas would have been shaken under their beds. Now look at them. Statistically speaking, these boys are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
I ain't scared of you, Judge. Judge this!
Then again, maybe hammers was too polite.
I see him! Oh, Lord, they killed Jed! Where are you, outlaw? Enemy sight!
Judgment time! Ah, bastards bled on my duster. The job is simple. Resurrect the gang. Don't get got.
We sure we're ready for this?
And try not to wring each other's necks while we're at it.
What?
Oh, son of a... If we use our heads and play our cards right,
Dealer's choice.
we just might make it out of this galaxy alive. You in?
Well, that's it for our showcased announcements. Boomstock 2024 continues until Monday, September 23rd. Please browse the discounts, search through the upcoming games, or try out all the free demos available. Get on that Steam page and start digging. There is a lot to discover, and I hope you have a blast.